Now, from your weather authority, Chief Meteorologist Wayne Hart.
Well, 3 rounds of storms today. The first one late this morning. That was the most significant one. Then number 2 came through late this afternoon. And then round 3 winding down this evening. And we had a couple of tornado warnings. No confirmation of any touchdowns, but some beautiful shelf clouds. We see these quite a bit around the Tri-State, but if you've never seen one, they are really quite a sight. And Lisa Riney near Utica caught a beautiful shot of these, or this particular shelf cloud, which is normally associated with a strong storm, not necessarily severe. And this was the storm moving across southern Davis County, which I think turned out to produce a little bit of severe weather, but it almost looks like the mothership coming home to take us away. It's really impressive. And other parts of the world, they go nuts. It makes like the national news when something like this occurs. But we see them quite a bit here in the Tri-State. And hopefully you had a chance to see this. Didn't necessarily want to experience what's underneath of it, but not always severe. And we had a nice display of shelf clouds with all 3 rounds today. Now you can see highs were generally in the mid to upper 80s today, still a little bit below normal, but very humid, and the heat's going to be coming up as the humidity stays in place. But here's the good news on the alerts map. Flash flood warning for Davis County and Owensboro goes until 10:45, and then it's over with. The watch has expired. Flash flood watch will be ending shortly here, and the storms are almost out of here. Live first warning Doppler radar showing it now on the eastern fringe of the Tri-State. A little rain still moving through the Evansville metro, but even the back edge of the rain is now clearing the Wabash River. And there's what's left of the severe thunderstorm watch that was drawn by the Storm Prediction Center earlier this evening. The line is pretty much out of Hancock County. It has cleared Perry County, and it is extreme eastern Ohio County. Hartford and Beaver Dam, you're in the clear. It's out of Muhlenberg County, so we are in good shape in about 15 minutes. But here are the storm reports from round number 2. We already talked about round 1 on the earlier newscast, but along and just south of the river, that's where the damaging wind occurred. Then a little farther south, we had another tornado warning. There was a rotating storm over northern Muhlenberg County that did produce some damage in Bremen at 7:20. Numerous trees knocked down. One fell across a mobile home, and then a funnel cloud seen from the Drakesboro area. That eventually prompted a tornado warning for southern Ohio County. No confirmation of touchdowns, but the Weather Service is going to survey the damage in Muhlenberg County tomorrow because there were reports of funnel clouds, so indeed there may have been a touchdown. Lots of heavy rain, too. All these shades of green, that's an inch of rain, at least as estimated by our first warning Doppler system. A little heavier just south of Henderson, Evansville, Newburgh. Owensboro had the heaviest rain in the metro. And tomorrow, a marginal risk along and south of the Ohio River, but tomorrow does not look as nearly as active or as organized a threat as what we've seen over the past couple of days. And then things get even quieter, though we can't rule out a marginal risk in the heat of this pattern setting up for late in the week. Thule injury loss Skycam downtown Evansville. Rain, cool air everywhere. 70 right now. Dew points at 68. Temperatures aren't going to do much overnight as they pretty much hang in the upper 60s to around 70 degrees. The front is still in the area. It's going to get a little weaker here over the next 24 hours. But still some more scattered showers and thunderstorms possible tomorrow. Storm Prediction Center has that marginal risk along and south of the Ohio River here. But again, not nearly as organized a threat as what we saw 3 times today. And Future Tracker really quiets things down overnight. Redevelops a little bit of activity tomorrow. Otherwise, a mix of sun and clouds. Very humid, breezy, upper 80s. We go quiet tomorrow night. Some uncertainty in terms of how much activity we're going to see Thursday and Friday. Going to keep at least a few scattered showers and thunderstorms in the forecast as temperatures eventually get back into the 90s. But overnight tonight, the rain and storms come to an end. It'll be warm, lower 70s, and tomorrow, mix of sun and clouds, scattered showers and a few storms developing, breezy and very humid in the upper 80s, and then we go hot and very humid Thursday, Friday, right on through the weekend with a few scattered showers and thunderstorms for the end of the week. A little more active for the weekend, but there'll be plenty of dry time and lots of heat before the storm chances ramp up again the early part of next week. Week 13 of our severe weather season turning out to be the most active
exciting one.
week so far. And then as we get into July, things normally settle down, and that appears to be the trend, certainly as the rest of the week goes on.
All right, looks like it. Thanks a lot, Wayne.